Hello and welcome back to our HIP Roman Restoration campaign. Last episode, we finally managed to usurp the Kingdom of Hungary after conquering the last 4-county duchy here that we needed to put us over the 51%, so we've now granted it to a vassal over here, Despot Valerius the Just, and we have declared war on some of the former vassals of Hungary that were rendered independent. In fact, we have already finished one of those and conquered some more land, and these remaining two, I think, are going to be all that we need to give us the rest of Tier 6, with the exception of this one subholding in here, still held by the Teutonic Order, who we have a truce with, so we won't be able to declare that immediately. It's kind of going to be an anticlimactic way to achieve the full restoration, but there you go. But now that we came of age, which also happened in the last episode, we can at least plot to kill the Grand Master of the Teutonic Order, or whatever he calls himself, the Hochmeister. So let's get this started. Looks like we might not have too much success with this, but we can at least try. Let me just check the Tier 6 here. We have Zarand, Bihar, and Becca is apart from this one, which is all that we need. Okay. So we've just started sieges. It'll take a little while to win these wars probably, but hopefully not too long. Do have some enemy armies approaching, which we will probably want to fight. Okay, you're here. This 16k is headed to... Where are they headed to? I don't see that county. Probably somewhere up north? Oh, it's here. Okay. So I guess they're headed north from here. In that case, we should be relatively safe to actually attack this army in the plains. We can reinforce from this. So let's put our commanders in charge here. And allow this to happen. It looks like we're not going to need any reinforcements, so we'll just let the battle play out. We have a new Despot of Hungary. Okay, so how did this happen? Installed by faction demand, I see. I suppose he's Hungarian, so yeah, we put a Greek character in charge as king over a bunch of Hungarian vassals, so they immediately installed somebody of their own culture instead. I guess that's okay, we'll allow it. Alright, so this army is headed back, but I don't think they'll get here in time. We have won the battle. I think we'll take some of this army out of here so as to avoid the attrition there. Our Despot of Burgundy is creating titles, okay. So, Nitra here, what war are you in? Bihar. I guess we can go and fight that army, probably. That would be probably the quickest route to victory here. We are already sieging everything that we need to siege. I guess we could assault everything here, but we'll just do it the slightly slower way. Because of the whole Teutonic issue, we're not in a huge hurry over this anyway. Grand Duke of Lithuania has been called in. Okay, well, we'll be on the lookout for his armies, I suppose. Looks like he's moving to attack me here. Alright, our betrothed has come of age, so we can get married. She became Midas Touch, which is great. We should hopefully get enough stewardship bonus to actually hold our 10 holdings. Once we actually get married. Let's get our commanders in here. Oh, they already are there, so we'll be able to reinforce with you and, if necessary, with you. I don't think we really need the prestige, so we'll just take the gold. So we are up to domain size of 10, which is great. And hopefully we can get started on having some strong babies. And quick, hopefully. So he's going to be here on the 27th. Let's let that happen. Send in our reinforcements. And Hungary just revoked the duchy title of the guy that we previously granted the kingdom to. Or a duchy title from him. I guess he had two. Okay. Oh yes, I granted him one of the other ones we conquered just for convenience. Captured a prisoner. And apparently wiped out the army. We're up to 63% on war score, so still will need to continue our sieges. That's okay. Let's take a look at our plots. Apparently everyone likes the Hochmeister. They're not willing to kill him. Let's see, he's 61 years old, no outstanding health traits. He's an aspiring seducer, though. He's had an encounter with the gates of hell. Court Tomcat. Okay. Well, we'll just have to keep our plot going and hope that we can get more support later. Barring any murders there. Oh, it's actually only 1411. So it's not a big deal anyway. Had an errant subject converted to the Orthodox faith, that's fine. And our King of Moldova is doing things. King of France revoking things from one of his Aztec vassals, okay. Nitra gathering together another army, and Ungvar here also has about 2,000 troops. So we may want to go and fight them again at some point. Arranged marriage from our vassal despot. So this is a relative of his. He wants to marry to my cousin. I'll accept. And our heir Alexiad, okay. Well, hopefully we'll be having children of our own, but for the time being we'll educate him ourselves. No sign of an army from Lithuania. They do have other wars going on, so maybe not too surprising. They're not that powerful, so I don't think we need to be too concerned anyway. Arranged marriage from our vassal Prince of Morea for another cousin. Sure. Alright, looks like our enemies here are just content to hang out in this county and not do anything. So I suppose we'll just go and attack them there. Just use this 11k. And we have a peasant revolt, okay. In France somewhere, it seems. Up here. Pretty big one, but we'll just assume that whoever is in charge of that will take care of it. It is France, okay. Our ecclesiarch has accused this guy of heresy, and with good cause. So we agree. And we have a new despot of Castile, who is not a big fan, but is not too unhappy. Factions seem to be okay. Both down below 20%. And our sister needs to be educated. We can use her for opinion with somebody. How about Maghreb, who I think might still be in factions here? Yes. Alright, more reinforcements for the peasant revolt. New vassal king of Moldova. After a lively evening at court where everyone drank, laughed and feasted, me and Blanche were left safely alone by the late hours. After everyone retired to their quarters, we happily chatted for some time about the most diverse topics. As the servants prayed that we dismissed them finally, as fatigue was starting to show, I suggested we take the conversation to the bedroom. Alright, so perhaps we will be able to hasten the birth of an heir a little bit. And our new despot of Castile wants to marry our cousin, which I will accept. And our vassal, Duke of Volhynia, is now known as the Fat. Thanks for the information. This is this guy, of course. Former King of Hungary. I guess we could unset him as special interest, but that's okay. The Duke of Vidin claims that the Despot of France is attempting to promote vile heresies. A serious accusation. He's a very powerful man. More importantly, he is a pretty big fan of me, and isn't causing me any trouble, so we'll keep that to ourselves. So our sieges here should be starting to finish pretty soon. And our truce with the Teutonic Order should be expiring this year as well. I forgot what date though. August, that's fine. Hopefully we'll be finished these wars by then. If not, it's fine, we'll just wait a bit. We have the Kingdom of Antioch is now de jure part of the Roman Empire, which is good. How long until we have Navarra, actually? 91 of 100 years, okay. This is 88 of 100. So pretty close, I guess, on those. Alright, fate smiles upon me. My wife is pregnant. Our child will be born in the purple, of course. Will be the presumptive heir. Our kinsman needs to be educated. This courtier will be just fine. Alright, up to 83% of this war after one siege. More support for the peasant revolt up here. But it looks like somebody's taking care of it for us. And in fact it's now at 100%, so we'll enforce demands. This guy is actually imprisoned by one of our vassals, so we can't execute him. It's fine, we'll just allow our vassal to keep him. We'll take prisoners. And our steward has angered the peasants in Constantinople. That's pretty bad, I guess, but hopefully we won't see any revolts there. We have another peasant revolt. Just as soon as we had put down the first one. So again, another army has gathered up here, but I think at this point we'll just ignore it. We'll send this army to do it. Just wanted to continue this siege because that'll be worth some war score, but we might just be able to finish it with this army and do both. Our vassal despot is happier, okay. Well, he's not a problem anymore. But I guess we'll just leave our Chancellor where he is. I don't think we need to be too concerned about any of those other people. Ooh. Wendland has become independent of Poland. What happened here? Let's see, Wendland's on primogeniture. Poland is on elective, so I guess they just went to different characters in a succession. That's unfortunate for Poland. They shouldn't have created that second kingdom title, I guess. Okay, we've been called to arms from our kinsmen in Elania. I guess we'll help them again. Your daily routine involves repeatedly swinging your blade at a training dummy, however you can only learn so much from fighting an inanimate enemy, and the practice gets dreadfully dull after a while. Sure, I guess we'll train with this guy. And there goes our truce. Of course, we'll want to finish these wars first before declaring that one. The new Duke of Lorraine, who is a monothelite, an Orthodox heresy. He wants a very large gift, so I don't think we'll be giving him that. Don't have honorary titles to give him. I guess we'll send our... Where's his capital? Over here. We'll send our ecclesiarch over to try to convert him. Not sure if we have a great chance of doing that, but we may as well try. Alright, you can get our Despot of Maghreb out of factions, which he's actually not in anymore, so we'll just tell him to do nothing. And this king is happier with us too. Alright, we're up to 100% against this peasant revolt. We'll enforce demands. Execute him. I guess we never did actually catch this army up here. It's still plain, so we'll fight them there instead. Oh, we have a new Despot of France. Luckily, he likes us, so we shouldn't have to worry about him. And we had a son and heir. He's not strong or quick, but he was born in the purple, so he thusly becomes our heir. Which is fine, I suppose. We'll appoint the Despot of Galicia as our new Chancellor. We'll take prisoners. And this battle should give us victory in one of these wars at least. So we'll enforce demands. And we gained this county. So let's see, you're part of the same duchy. We'll just wait until we have the whole thing before we do anything with it. We can apparently gain some other land elsewhere. Oh, the lower holdings here. I will just create vassals in them to get rid of those. This and this we can probably just disband at this point. And you guys can come back here, I think. So we're only at 38% here. We're probably going to need to do a few more sieges. And that will be that for this war. Just gain this county as well somehow. Probably peaceful vassalization, maybe? I guess that's fine. If he wants to peacefully vassalize some other people, he's welcome to. We can probably disband these armies too. And Hungary is actually at war with somebody. Oh, he's declaring a de jure war over Nitra, so he's going to expand us a bit in this direction. Which I'm also okay with. Apparently the Imperial Reconquest doesn't extend for the full de jure borders of Hungary. It doesn't take these northern duchies. For whatever reason. But hey, that's okay. Our king can conquer them if he wants to. But we are just about out of time for this episode, so we'll leave it here. I expect the next episode will probably be the last one. We'll just need to finish this one war and then conquer the final holding from the Teutonic Order. Which, like I said, will be a bit of an anticlimactic ending, but there you go. In any case, thanks for watching, and join me again then.